Okay, I opened this console, our main console. Let me open the CBC also, because in the CBC we have to import the JSON file, right? So let me open that one. For the JSON file, right? So someone asked me, I'm just clearing that. So when you go to the settings and switching the project there, let's say I'm creating a new project, right? Simply we create this project. So this is created successfully, right? The project was created successfully. It will take us to the scope page. Okay, when you open the scope, the moment you open the scope, you will get this JSON wala. Okay, this just JSON creation thing will come. Open that. Right. So here we are getting this import scope from JSON file. This option is there. So you can just simply go to this import scope from JSON file, browse the file, and just this is the file, guys. Okay, I just taken that. Someone has given me right on the last session. I have taken that one and just importing that. Okay. So the moment you import, it will start importing the file. Okay. So this is you can ignore this one. You can just confirm and import that. Don't need to do anything else on this. It will start automatic importing on that. So in the 2-3 scope, bundles were added in the JSON file. When you have seen that file, I'll show you that file also. So that bundles will be automatically added from the JSON file. So this type of, when you have any third-party legacy data systems are there where they give you as a JSON, they can't connect. So like this, we can just connect and make the scopes on top of that. So let me show you that confirm and import option there. Once you confirm and import, see, scope imported successfully, right? So the bundles were added automatically. See, enterprise one of one, wherever it is has been, it's added here. Okay, that one bundle is there in that, so it automatically taken as enterprise management bundle one of one. Okay, in the file also, if you can see, that is the only file which in our space. Let me put that file to you here. What is the file also? I'll show you. This is the file given to me, right? So if you can see countries, this is for DE country, and then there's a private sector, one sector bundle is there. So this one they have added into this. The simple JSON file which is given by SAP, right? So this one we have added. So the file was automatically added into this scope. Okay. From there, the steps are quite common. After that, whatever the assignment of targets are there, deployment targets, and after that, org structures, everything quite common. Okay, so this is how the JSON can be imported successfully into your scope environment. Okay, and second one, someone asked me right on the master data maintenance. So I just want to show you that one also before I start something. Anyways, we'll discuss that, but still, I'll show you where you can actually do that, because I will never leave any question unanswered. That is how generally I do. When you go to this development portal, so here in the development portal, you can have this more. In the more, if you go down, you'll get that master data. For different master data are there based on your module that you are handling with. So let me show you those ones here. See, this is a planning master data. This we don't do anything on this. If you go down slowly, there are n number of items in that. This is the tax declaration, all these things master data. If you see this master data, also you can see that. Okay, this is for tax declaration master data. Our finance master data, that is majorly here. If you go down, go down, go down. See, this one, master data business partner. Someone asked me also last time, right? So this is your master data maintenance screen, wherein which you maintain mass maintenance of data, loading of your master data, or when you want to process or you consolidate, all the master data things are maintained. I'll show you anyways that one today. Okay. So here you'll maintain your business partner master data, customer master data, supplier master data. Okay. All these master data you'll manage and maintain in this bin. Okay. for all mass maintenance, I told you mass maintenance is also there, right? Which is a thing when you go to the deeper subjects into it, you have to do certain mass maintenance of the master data also, bulk volume of master data, which is nothing but, so that further the business partners and relationships, you have to maintain, and for export options are there in this particular thing. So these are quite common in ECC also, we have done that, but with the T codes, we have done that time with all the different configurations. But in the S4HANA public cloud, they have added as a tiles like this. I told you, right? There is no need to go for any T code stuff like ECC here. Everything is like a tile. This is called tile. So these tiles you can simply access the moment, for example, if you want to maintain business partner master data, okay? You just click the tile. So you can see this screen, little like, the same as ECC screen type of thing only here. They have just given this. So just you have to provide all the things here. So you have to search anything, whatever you want. Still processing, just give me a moment. You have to create this master data for the business partner. Okay. So you have to give whatever the role, what is the business partner. For example, I'm taking this business partner. I'm just showing an example. Okay. You put some name, first name and last name. Whatever the things you want to give, just give that. Mainly country specific, so give the country also. Say go, just create the business partners for that, like that. I'm just showing you, okay? It's a business partner person or business partner organization. So someone is asking org, right? So at org level, you can create this business partner master data also, like that. So, so it will ask you totally on your BP, what is the business partner you want to create for the org, what is the grouping, role, everything, whatever you did in ECC, right? In your last S4HANA version also before the public cloud. So same things, everything, whatever the navigations will be there, you will provide all these things and you'll simply say okay for that and it will be created. Okay, this is how you will create the master data and you will generate that. And someone has also asked me how to check my reports. I have to send reports to the clients. I want to know the different status. All that part, anyways, I'll cover today in the part of session. I'll show you how you can actually take the reports from your because there are no tables. I told you tables are interconnected in the backend, but in the tiles we have that flexibility to like go to that particular tile and get the data, and you can export the data also to your clients. Okay, so like that we will be dealing this master data and that part. And master data more we will learn when we are dealing this now. Anyways, I'll show you that one, outlining the record to report process in HANA. Okay, so in this we will be majorly discussing on the chart of accounts, general ledger, company code, control area, and the relationship. Okay, so so let me give you a small brief before that. Like any financial accountant from any company, they generally have some like issues will be there, right? So certain kind of issues like invoices cannot be posted to an expenses GL account, or certain time they are unable to say it, and they can't maintain a GL account. Like these are different things are there. Okay, so person who will be responsible for GL account maintenance, he will generally take care of that, right? So for the financial accountant generally who is responsible for certain company codes, they might face some issues also. So like like you have to understand that what to check in the GL account, what have actually we have to set it up, and what has to be displayed. You have to understand that as part of this single window scenario right now, what I'm showing you. So as you know that in SAP S4 HANA, we have chart of accounts in which we generally start with. Like there is a relationship between these main primary KPIs like chart of account, general ledger, company code, and controlling area, right? So all financial transactions will be recorded on the level of the company code. So in order to produce your financial reports for all the reporting purposes also. So this is one of the major important object within the financial accounting, and we have to be clear on what we are going to specify each financial transaction. Okay, so chart of account, as you all know that it is listing all your GL accounts which are available for the company codes, right? So these are assigned to your chart of accounts. So, and I'm just giving everyone, all of you know that, but I'm just giving as a heads up these things, as a simple brief. So, and general ledger, it's nothing but a subset of your GL account from the COA, that is chart of accounts, which can be used in your company code. So it may occur that a GL account exists in your chart of account, but it does not belong to the general ledger of your company code also. There are some scenarios it might happen like that also, right? So like this, we will be actually relating those things. So every one of you know that. I hope I don't need to show the controlling area and chart of account company code structure, right? I can proceed, right? If anyone having any doubts on that, I'll show you that one also. Let me show you clearly a depiction for that, and I'll discuss with you on this. So generally, you will be having a controlling area like this, under which let me show you clearly so that you'll understand more clearly the concept. So this is our controlling area. Okay. So this controlling area uh, is an organizational object. Whatever I'm just saying. Let's say I have a controlling area called K000. Okay. So this is nothing but my org object, which is a part of my controlling. So why I need a controlling area? Because this is used for all the internal management of the accounting purposes. Okay. And not only that, controlling area also manage the cost and revenue. Okay, so no balance sheet accounts are used in the controlling generally. So there is a very tight relationship that was being there with finance and controlling for all the different postings in the CO originating from your FI. Okay, so controlling area will have one or more company codes. Okay, so I said one or more company codes, so I'm just drawing that one for your understanding more clearly. So under controlling area, you will be having this one. So before I show practically, I had to discuss this. So people who already know this, please excuse me, but few of the people don't know that, so I'm just discussing these topics. Okay, so this will be our chart of accounts. Let's say a standard chart of account is there in SAP YCOA. I'm just taking that. So chart of accounts generally take care of your balance sheets and P&L. Okay, so this is your balance sheet and P&L. Okay, and then so I said two company codes, right? So here we have one company code. Let's say company code 1000. I'm just giving some layman code. Let's put another code here. Let's say it's 1001. I'm just skipping. Okay. So this is the general ledger of the company codes, let's say. So these two will be interlinked to your. So this is your way this will. Okay. So this is how general org structure comes into picture. Okay. I'll just little drive down also on that, because why I'm just have shown you like this, as I said to you. In S/4HANA public cloud, this is how the establishment of relationships happen between your controlling area to chart of accounts and chart of account to the company code that are having general ledgers. Okay. So as I said, a chart of account can list all different GL accounts that are available for company codes like this. Okay. So these are assigned to your chart of account. So your chart of account, your prime, where it will maintain all your balance sheets and P&L, where in which it will call these different company codes that are you are preparing for your projects or different requirements. Okay. So, but ensure that this particular controlling area, what I'm speaking, this have the company codes within the controlling area. They must all have the same operational chart of accounts and fiscal year variant. Okay, they should have that, and they can operate in different currencies if required. Okay, because company code within the controlling area, it is already recommended by SAP that it must use the same operational chart of account. That is the reason I have just given this one YCOA to company code 1000, company code 1001. Okay, so now what this controlling area do, as we have been integrated this to here in the org structure, this will manage all your cost, revenues, and other accounting processes. Okay, and this chart of account, what it will do, it will use same set of different company code accounts like this. Okay, and it will make cross company code management accounting wherever is necessary for this particular area. Okay, and this company codes, what they do, they will produce financial statements, this one. Okay, so in that I told you general ledgers are there, right? So those general ledgers will be used, the selection of accounts on the different chart of accounts that can be used for your postings in the company code. Okay, so all in all, this is the prime org structure before you start anything on this org elements in your financial outlining your report to record to report process. Okay, so in order to able to post a GL account in the company code, your GL account should belong to the general ledger of the company code like this. So in this, GL will be there. In this one, GL will be there. Okay, so the moment you create these structures, okay, the chart of account specific information which is valid across the company codes. Okay, besides that information, you have also company code specific information you have to maintain in the GL account master records. Okay, that I will show you now. I'm discussing this topic right now. I'll show you practically how we have to maintain that also. Okay, so the examples of this chart of accounts, if you ask me, I can say that, like your account number. Let's say your account number is there. Let me breathe this example little more into it. Let's say I'll just brief what is the example here. With the example, I'll try to do it, but if you're understanding this, your account number will be there. Your GL account type is there. Okay. And also you have this ones, right? We generally see whether the postings are blocked or not, right? So blocked for postings or not. So these things we can see generally. This is an example I'm just telling. You have many additional fields also there. I'm just giving you prime examples to this. So on this chart of account, what are these two company codes do? They generally help you for your accounting currency, the blocked for posting or not. So these things we can see from this company code. For example, this chart of account is there. So this company has a blocked posting. This company don't have a blocked posting. Okay, let's say, let me add that one. So you can decide with the help of the chart of accounts, okay, like this, to block either the company code or the chart at the chart of account level. If you can block an account or the chart of account level, that no company code can use it or not. So account blocked on the company code level will not work for the specific company codes like this. So if you can see here, the same chart of account, one company code is blocked for posting, one is not blocked for posting. Okay, so because we might see many scenarios wherein which we have to block the postings of the different company codes, right? So let me show you how you can do this blocking and unblocking in your GL account block for your postings. Okay, so let me show you that so you'll understand this concept more clearly. I'm going little down there. I'm opening to server here, going back here. Okay, so if you go to the more options here, you will see the general ledgers. For your convenience, go slow before when you're starting this, because you can't directly get that immediately on that. So go slow for first time when you're scrolling down. General ledger. So when you go to the general ledger, reporting and chart of accounts, see, we have general ledger accounts. So remember guys, the menu that you are seeing, this is the prime menu. So once you select the main menu, you will get more options from this drop down also. So these options you won't see in this main menu. Okay. The moment you select this particular prime menu, then only you can see certain option this sub menu. So what are those you can see here? Okay. That's how this cloud public has been designed. Okay. So I have gone because in the general ledger, I have overview. We can see here, this is my overview. Okay. So wherein which I have quick access to these ones like manage GL account master data. Okay. Manage journal entries, different things are there here. Okay. You can see general ledger overview. So all these things are there in this one. Okay. If you go down, you have journal entry specifically to the GL. So the menu was changed because these are all, and you always keep in the mind, these are all different T codes which we used earlier in the FICO only. These have been matched as a tiles now in this. Okay. So if you go to the periodic activities of the general ledger, the same thing for periodic activity, managing the posting periods, clear GL accounts. So everything is there. Okay. So like this, we can actually see and manage there. So now I'm going for the reporting part here. I'm just showing you that one. Okay, now you will see how you can actually check the settings for the block for your posting or not, and how we can do that one. I'll just show you because the moment when we created the chart of accounts and all these things, we have to block the invoices and unblock the invoices also, right? So you have to know that from which company code, what invoices has been, what postings has been blocked and what are not blocked. We have to understand that. So for this reason, I'm just taking you here. So when you go to here, you will see the manage GL account master data. Okay. This one, manage GL account master data. So you can see the different chart of accounts are already there in the system itself only. So I'm just taking one chart of account. I already told you system has already created YCOA, which is the standard one, which I just depicted the example for that, right? So if you go here and simply say okay, okay, let me check the screen is waiting for. So you have to give the GL account for this. Let's say I'm taking the GL account here. Let's say I'm taking a certain GL account. At times, this will generally lock when it is a bulk data is there, then simply just make a delete and just refresh the screen. This will work. Okay. So I'm just taking one, which is the main bank payment account. And just for your example, I'm just showing you here. Okay. So when you collect this, simply say okay. Simply say go. This is a go button is there. Okay. For all S/4HANA cloud, the buttons will be on, either on the bottom down or in the top here, top right. Okay. So go there. See, we can check for this. Block for posting? No. Right? So this is how we can check it. And you can start, doing any changes on top of that, on that also. I'll just show you those ones as well. But before our concepts going here, if you go to other ones, if you go here, so this is our ECC screen only, nothing to confuse. They have just integrated that to the cloud platform. So if you can see, this is our same screen which we have seen earlier in the ECC also. So we can see all your external ID, text, chart of account type, cache account, blocker posting. So earlier when we gone to the bigger screens, right? So this details tab will take you that the particular screen where you can see general data on this. The translation change history also is available for that, and company code data, controlling data, and where use list. Okay. So if you go to the company code data, you can see these ones, right? So whether block for posting or not. If you want to edit anything on this, you can edit that as well here. Whatever the things that we can edit on that. So if you want to block this for posting, let's say this company code you want to block for posting. So just simply say and simply save this one. Okay. And you have, as I told you, the menus are on top, bottom down on the right side. So simply click on save here. If you want to make a block for posting, you can save that. Okay. So this is how we generally do the chart of account postings blocking, unblocking. in the GL accounts. This is how you maintain the GL accounts. Okay. Now, when you come back here, you will see managing the GL account master data. Okay. We have to maintain the master data, right? This is how, I just showed this picture, right? So this is where your starting point. This is your major starting point. But for the process, chart of account is your first starting point, because we will be assigning the controlling area for the chart of account, right? So you start from here, and then you'll create your company codes. The company codes, we already created that. If you remember, in the CBC configuration, the company codes were created. Okay. I told you, right, in the configuration, we will do these things. So that one, we will be assigning in this chart of account. Okay. Here, the chart of account is already created YCOA. I'll try to show you one more chart of account to creation. But remember, these company codes we created already in the CPC configuration. So I'm not going to show you that now, because already we have shown that those ones will be like in the master. You have to assign those things, those company codes to your chart of account in this screens. So everyone remember, there are different levels of GL accounts are there. Okay. I'll show you those different levels and all these things also. But before that, you have to understand that, because if the block for posting is turned on at the chart of account level, that we have done that, it will affect what, because I'm blocking the posting at this level, right? So no one has asked that question to me. So I have blocked this posting at this level. If I am blocking for posting is turned on in this chart of account level, this level, it is affecting what? It is affecting this company code. Okay. This means what? All company codes use the same chart of accounts will be blocked for the posting. Okay. Now, block for postings has only been set on different, for example, a Indian company code level, for example, on the Indian company code. So that will be on the Indian company code level only. Okay. This means that low amount of expenses on the cost center reporting on that particular Indian company code will be assigned to your controlling area. So if you have to understand this very serious, it's not a very simple figure. You have to understand it clearly. Okay. So if GL account is blocked for posting, very simple, no expense can be posted. Okay. If a GL account is blocked for posting, your expenses cannot be posted. If it is not blocked for posting, then only your expenses can be posted. Okay. This is a very simple bottom line I want to bring you notice. Okay. Then let me show you this now. First of all, this maintain of master data. Then I'll go with the remaining things. So if you can see here, we have these different things are there. So let me check. This is the standard one. This YCOA is a standard chart of accounts for the entire SAP public cloud. You can see in your live versions or anyway. For certain companies where you have, I'll just show you that one. So let me assign this one. First of all, let me show you this one here. Um, this is a chart of account I just created now. I'm just now creating some, I'm showing you how you maintain GL account master data. For example, for certain GL account, take the same GL account here, and you are maintaining the GL account is like a cash account. Okay. So always mention this star marks are mandatory. So this is a chart of account view or company code view, controlling area view, at which view you want. Okay. You will be generally asking, so that, whatever the figure I just shown you, right, in that figure level, this will be actually shown to you on the view part. Okay. If I say controlling area view, it will see the menu will be changed automatically. If you want to see company code view, this will be changed. If you want to see only chart of account, this will be changed. So based on your view, how you want to view this particular data, the options in the below page will be changed. Okay. So now once you are done, just say simply go. If you want, you can select multiple things also in this for the data, because it's all dummy data, right? So I'm just selecting multiple things here. Say go. Right. So like this, the master data settings will be there as I just shown to you. If you want to do any changes on this, as I said earlier, you can just go here and simply go for here, and you can start doing your data additions for this, like I just shown to you. So the edit option will help you to work on this different things on that. So like this, we can go here. We will be seeing this different company code data and controlling data, whatever you want. I just showed you that one. So on the controlling area, you can see this controlling area. If you want to generate a controlling area for this, simply click on generate. So we have not edited anything in this, in the edit options. So because there was nothing, we have already have done on this controlling area. I'll show you that one anyways now. And this is not required variables. You already know that. So there is any data that is relevant to here. If you want to generate two controlling area, you can actually make a selection on this in the controlling area pane. But there is no data available for this selection which I have done right now. So this is not available for that. So this is where you can actually, like change your data, like your GL account types or your account groups or anything in the, this is all master data what I'm just showing you. So this masters, if you want to change or maintain, you can come into this pane and you can change those accordingly, the requirement specific that you are actually looking into it. Okay. So other than that, so this is the standard chart of account which was given by SAP Public Cloud. So I'll try to create one for you. Let me show you how you can create, so that based on that we can create some other ones if it is needed. But generally there is a restriction on Public Cloud for chart of accounts. So let me show you that one. We go to the manage GL accounts, manage operating chart of accounts, this ones, go there. So this is the ones which we have. So I don't know, this chart of accounts option is there earlier. I'm not seeing this one now. 1 second. Let me refresh this page. Because the moment when we go for the general ledger accounting, right? So in the GL account master data only, we will be seeing this editing of your chart of accounts, wherein which you can create your chart of account. You can define your own chart of accounts from there. But that option I'm not seeing right now here. That's the reason I'm just in there.
So if the GL account already deployed, and then we've noticed that, for example, the open item configuration, configuration, we change it to not open. So will still that be possible even if there's already a transaction posted in that GL account?
Yeah, I have shown you, right? I have changed the GL account that was already created only now.
Yes, because that is not yet been utilized. Okay. But I'm asking if it is already been deployed and then there's already a transaction posted. Okay.
You can change in public cloud. It is there. You can change it. It will not lock for you.
The reason why I ask, okay, it has been mentioned already by Deloitte and then NTT. We cannot modify.
You have utilized.
We cannot modify. So even if we can modify, it cannot be deployed. It still go back to original.
If it is already deployed, then yes. If it is not deployed to any of the production,
but my question is clear, right?
Yeah, your question. Let me repeat.
If it is already deployed and it's already been utilized, will still be modified.
Okay, sorry, I have not heard clearly. If it is already deployed, then you cannot modify your GL accounts transactions.
Is it? Can you explain why? Okay, just for the sake of
Sure.
so that others will be aware also.
Yeah. So you are deployed to where in which country specific? Can you please let me know?
Regardless of the country, Kay. Regardless of the country. But if it is already in peace system, no? And it's already been utilized, and we wanted to check the configuration of this master data.
That's what I'm saying. See, you can change GL account master records in the chart of account and in company code specific areas. Okay. The changes in the chart of account area apply to your respective master record in all the company codes. Okay. Whenever you do that. And whatever you're saying, what actually, you want to change the GL account type or you want to change something on that.
Yeah.
So the moment you generally change whatever the deployment that you have already done, so there will be different there might be underlying transactions that are there, which are like balance sheets, non-operating expenses, these different things will be there. So if you start changing that once it is deployed, so these are all things will get affected, right? Which are interlinked or having relationships with the different company code relationships or the underlining GL account transactions. So these are all get impacted the moment you change any certain area in that. That is why SAP has locked, once it is deployed, you cannot change it, is what the thing is. Yeah. So when you go back there, you go back to home there, just going instead of going here. Right. So we got these ones here. So see, manage chart of accounts is there. So I'm just going there. The creation option is there in this particular part. I am not getting that one in this version. I don't know. Just wait, guys. 1 second. Let me check in this one. So in this only, we generally get, we can add like in ECC, just go and, add a new chart of account there. Just hold on. This is not enabled. So you can copy the account, say select one account, say copy account and create a new one. Let's say here, something just given here. I send some company codes here. So this is how, generally we go to the company code view, the chart of accounts. So we will be creating here. This is a copy account. This is only doing the account numbers. So we have a copy chart of account is also there, wherein which we do the chart of account creation. Just wait. No, I'm just not getting those options here.
Kaipo, previously we used to create a general ledger by using that application called Manage Journal Master Data with copy option, Kaipo.
That is there.
So the same thing only you are using in this application also?
Yes, we are having. That's the reason. If you see chart of account, you can't create directly here. So you will be copying a property and then you're creating a new chart of account because as per public cloud edition, what SAP is offering is they get one thing from there. We have to copy and we have to use the rest all things. And that's what there is no direct create option in this, which we can do. Okay, that's the reason.
That's what we have our previous understanding also.
Even I just try to go the journal entries. Let me check with that.
Okay. Because
this is where
not asking for this domain and all. Which account, cash account, or balance sheet, or P&L and all. But in manage manage GL master data, it will ask all the details, I think.
Yes. This is where actually you have to, this manage chart of account is for that purpose only, where you will create
Okay.
and edit all the chart of accounts there itself only. So this is a general entry. Let me show you that one also, as you have just asked me. So in this, you'll have all your options for general entries postings only. There is nothing related to chart of account directly like this in the ECC. They have been tweaked certain things in this general entries for that. So for now, guys, excuse me on that. I will just check on this patch version on that because I'm not able to create a new chart of account. Let's use the same one only. I will let you know in a short while, how we can, because there is certain problems with the new version patches also. So I have to check it on whether the start of account has been added in this patch or not. Because as per the SAP offering, this is the only thing, but I'm not getting the create option or copy option there. So I'm trying to do that there. So let me check one more time this one. Okay, I don't want to waste time on this. I'll just check and get back to it. It will not take a lot of time once we are having that one. These are all different things just showing you in this part of search here. Okay, because the standard account which is already created is YCOA is given to us and it is logged, I think so, internally, and that is the reason I'm not able to create there. So I will not waste time on that. Let me go to the next topics. So I have just told you just now the relationship between the chart of account, general ledger, and all these things. I have just shown you the posting also, right? So GL accounts on chart of account level and company code level, when we see the GL accounts fields will be defining on majorly on three different level, guys. One is at GL account field. You can be defined at the chart of account. You can define at company code. I just shown you these two things, okay? Or at controlling area, okay? So on chart of account, each GL account is set up according to the chart of account that contains the definitions of different GL accounts. Okay, like account number, I told you, the GL account type, account group, and all these things will be there as part of that. When you go to this here, GL account master data, let me show you that one. So from search, you can directly go to home. No need to go to back there. Okay, just go to home button there. Okay, so from here, just you can go into your app that you have recently used. So from there, you can actually take your GL account master data, which we have just used, manage GL account master data. Okay, so here, so as I said, you will be seeing this one. So this particular screen where I'm just showing you, it has all things like SAP GL account master data for different things. You have this general section, you have this company code section. Okay, once you go with this, let me check this one. Just take your standard one here. Okay, I'm just taking this one. I'm taking certain GL accounts also in this other part. Okay, and simply go. So till this section we have gone, right? So this is where I'm saying you can see all your basic information, okay, the general information, the controlling information, the administration, all these data will be there as part of your GL account. So GL account company code settings, when you want to do any GL account company code settings, you have to go to the company code data, wherein which you can see these ones. So whatever the edition option I just told you earlier, right? So you can just have an edit on that and you can actually take a look into it for these ones as well. Okay, like this, as I just shown you earlier. If you have anything on these currencies, if you want to see, like for example, you want to make this one and just change the currency also, see. Okay, and this company code is a master, so you can't change the descriptions all because it's coming from your org structure, which I told you yesterday, right? So like this, before you can post to a GL account in a company code, you have to maintain all the GL account in your COA view. So you can create the company code specific settings, whatever now you're seeing this, all these things. So as an example, I just showed you here, these settings can be defined in account different currencies, or you can change in between the GL accounts for whatever you want also. and you can make further progress on whatever the GL account controlling areas and all these things also. So at controlling area also, if you can go here, you can see that there is no data available. Generally, I just showed you. If we can try with another GL account, let me try with it. This is a basic information. This is a translation information. So let me go back, leave it. Let me go back. So here we have selected all the company codes, but still let me check with someone with 6 number. Okay, let me do a new one here. Let me try, because I just want to show you that controlling pane also. So if there is any other that are starting with standard ones, 6 will be there. So these are the standard dummy data that we have anyways. Okay, I select all these things in that case, yeah. Okay, controlling area you have taken, go here. Yeah, I'm taking this controlling area, standard controlling area for the controlling area view. I'm just going there. Okay, so now at the controlling area view, I got all the controlling area view also. What is the controlling area? What is the cost element category for that? All these things. So further to that, if you go to the top right here, you have the details of the controlling area also. Now you can go down and you can see the controlling area data also here. Okay, if you want to change any history of the controlling area data, you can just manage from here and the change history also, which is not there. Okay, so like this, GL account controlling area settings and all these things you can make on this, on the company code, on the basic level, or on the controlling area level. Okay, so one more important thing is reconciliation accounts. Okay, so at this level, as you all know that the general ledger reconciliation accounts can be categorized into customer account reconciliation, or vendor account reconciliation, and asset account reconciliation, right? So the reconciliation account fields link subledgers accounts to your GL accounts. Okay, which means we have to post an account in subledger post to the corresponding reconciliation account in the general ledger at the same time. So you have to connect your accounts in subledgers, accounts receivables, accounts payables, assets, all these things in your GL reconciliation account with the specific subledgers and all these things in the master data maintenance. Okay, so that one we will discuss when I'm discussing about accounts receivables and accounts payable. But for now, I'm just telling you as an information, subledgers can be linked to your general ledger reconciliation accounts, and all customer line items can be recorded on the customer account in the subledgers. Okay, as we are discussing about GL account, I'm just giving this additional information. In account receivable, account payable, when you are doing the exercise, you will understand this one. Okay, so this is about your basic settings. I am just going for settings. No process started yet. I'm just going for settings. So as a process, generally, if this is a fresh system, guys, I can create a controlling area. I can create a chart of account also. As we already created company codes, we can actually assign them and we can start it. But as it is already been created, it has been logged things internally. So I have to check that feature. I'll check it out. So assume that we created now the controlling area, the company code. The controlling area is 8000, and the company codes are already there, and our chart of account, which is the standard chart of account, which is already there. So with this, we will run the sessions now for now. Okay. Now we are clearly understanding what how we can till now what we have seen, how we can actually go into the GL account master data, how you can actually do postings, how you can actually do unpostings for that. We have understood what a chart of account, what a company code, what a controlling relationship. We understood the GL account. We understood the controlling area level, how you can actually manage it, and how at company code level, how you can manage that. Now, the next part is using the report options to display your changes that you are made into GL accounts. Now, someone asked me 15-20 minutes back, hey, I did some changes, all these things, so that type of questions when they posted, you have to understand where we will be seeing, right, where these reporting options display the changes made to GL accounts. So that I will show you now. Generally, if someone has noticed that the block for postings has been set for certain GL account in a certain company code, so the user wants to know who has made this change. For example, someone in this group has done some change. I don't know who has made this change, right? So I have to know who made this change and is looking for an app which can doing here, and there will be a problem for me. So there is a tile here also in this where it will display the changes that have been made. So this is called display changes to GL account. This is a Fiori app, which we call GL account changes. Okay, so let me show you that, guys. This is very important because every one of you have to know that, right? Any GL account changes that are happening, you have to understand that. So I'm just going there. So if you go to this GL account changes, so this is the app, guys, which I'm telling you about. This can be used to display your GL account changes in various filters to understand the narrow downing of your selection criteria also. Okay. If you go to this general selections, okay, so this will make you to select your ranges such as your GL accounts, your changed on, your changed by dates also. So someone also asked me, if someone has changed the GL account, how can I know? This is the answer for that. Okay, you have to go to this form of account which is called GL account. Okay, and then you have to give your GL account number here, from which number to which number. Let's say I'm giving from this number. I'm taking this as my primary one, and I'm just taking something as my secondary one to this level. So I'm taking this one and this one. Just say OK. And simply execute that. So this is run. There is no execute now in the S4HANA Cloud. So you can see this one. This is all your display just to GL account. Okay. So you can actually take this information. You can see in the new value when this GL account is created. The X is nothing but it is changed. The X in the value shows that the GL account is changed. Then you can know who changed and what changed on it. Okay. What is, like, there is any old values also, we can see it in this table. This is getting from a standard SAP table only. But yes, you can see this is not created, this is changed. This particular GL account. Okay. On what time, on what date is changed also, you can see this. This 29/8/2024, this is changed. I changed it right before our session. I have just marked one posting invoice to, I have unblocked the posting invoice, right? So that one, this one, the same thing. So this is now changed here, and you're seeing the changes like this. Okay, guys, this is how you generally see all the changes here. Okay, and then using this, when you go to the GL account maintenance, you have certain individual and collective processings also. Okay, so these ones, the moment when you do changes to GL account, okay, for example, one of you have discovered that someone had set a posting block. I did the same thing right now. So the same thing, someone has set a posting block for your GL account and you have to remove it. Okay, then you have to understand how to remove that also, right? You know how to delete the block now. You will go to the same scenario there, and you will just simply go to the GL account master data, and you will delete the particular block also. Okay, I don't know whether I can give exercises for you in this training or not. How much is on the online time? But yes, if someone can show me that we have understood or not in a later part, that will be great. Take this as an exercise. If someone is blocked, you want to unblock it. What you will do, just show me in a screenshot once you are available after the training. This simple access to you. Okay, block a posting on the GL account. Okay, and then do it as a posting, and you have to remove this block also after going the same GL account master data screen. Okay, in the manage screen. This is the exercise for you all when you are free after some time of the training. Okay, not this one. Yeah, this is confirmed from SAP. Let me tell you, the controlling area you cannot create. There will be only one controlling area which they have, which SAP has been announced, and final for public edition. That in SAP S4HANA Public Cloud, there will be only one controlling area. So the configuration cannot be changed under any circumstances, what he added to me. And if you want to create any new controlling areas, and it is not entertained there because SAP restricted to the one standard controlling area, which is A000, which you are seeing in the public cloud also here. So you can add the company codes of the countries to that particular chart of account separately, and for the controlling area which you're doing that. So you cannot create a new controlling areas on top of that.
Yeah, so Kebo, my question was, what is controlling area? I mean, so if we get an understanding of that, what are the uses of controlling area? But now, since you told we cannot create multiple controlling area, and it is only what is the use of the controlling area? Is it just the format in which the, I mean,
yeah, I told you, I have given the definition in the start, and let me repeat further. So controlling area, you can say it's like a org unit. It's an organizational unit. Okay. In an organization, it's like a unit, where it is like symbolizing like a small system, which can be used for all your cost accounting purposes. Okay, like a controlling area is like you can say a main folder in which you add subfolders. That main folder is your controlling area, where in which you add different company codes, right? So from there, you will operate your different currencies, different GL accounts, different what do you mean say different balance sheets, profit loss accounts. All are different subfolders. These are all linked to what?
Example? Can you give an example considering an entity having multiple subsidiaries?
Oh, definitely. Let me show you that one. I'll give example clearly for your understanding. I'm happy to answer you this question. Let's say, for example, this is my org unit, which I call controlling area.
What is an org unit?
It's like a business unit you can call, like org unit is nothing but your organizational unit, which has all your companies. It's like a head. You can say in a very layman examples, you are for example, you are a deputy manager, for example, right? So you're a deputy manager under which all your IT projects will run, right? So your deputy manager, who's deputy manager? He is the one who takes care of all your IT engagements, right? In the same way, in a layman term is attached to you. In the same way, a controlling area is like also a small unit which will take care of the company's complete financial data or financial structures, what you can call. Clear? Like I say, your profit center, your cost center, your company code, your plant, whatever you speak in the technical terms or functional terms in the finance, that comes all under this controlling area only. Okay, that is the head of the.
Sorry, I'm not really able to relate this example. Let me give an example, and you can confirm if that is right or not. For example, Hindustan Unilever, a company which has multiple businesses. For example, the FMCG or different types of businesses. Okay, so now is FMCG going to be a controlling area, and all the entities under that can be mapped to that controlling area? Is
no,
this the right
Unilever, that's what I'm saying. The head is your controlling area. Unilever will be your controlling area, under which your FMCG is one such, what I mean to say, one such business unit or a company code. FMCG is one, Unilever, you said, Unilever is your controlling area, under which Unilever does what? It will manufacture cosmetics, it will manufacture apparels, it will manufacture food grade products. So each one is a company code again. You're getting that?
Okay. So okay. So this controlling area is of no use then. I mean, since everything
that is why, that is why I'm saying SAP restricted the reason also. No need of many controlling areas. Only one controlling area is why they restricted it. This is the reason. At highest organization level, which you used for your complete financial costing purpose, is what your controlling area. Clear? So, being, for example, I just related, right? You are a head of the family. You are the controlling area. For example, all your, like your family is nothing but your different costing units and company codes. Very layman example I'm giving you, very for your like linking further. Like, whoever do, for example, your son is doing certain cost, it comes under controlling area. Your wife is doing certain cost, it comes to your controlling area. Your mother and father have certain budgets you want to do, it's a comes to your controlling area. So these are all different costs that you are just making your monthly budgets, right? And you're putting into your main controlling area. So on a Hawkeye, if I want to see, hey, what are my profits, what are my losses, what is my cost, what is my different areas where I have to get into like review.
Okay.
These are all when I will touch the Unilever. I won't touch FMCG, I won't touch food, I won't touch apparel. I will touch Unilever where I'll get all these units reports. Clear?
Okay.
Controlling area.
Yeah.
So this is what, so controlling area creation, someone asked me, right, for the configuration. So that creation I can't show because it's already predefined and came along with the product when it is been configured. But still I'll show you where actually you can create. There is a a process for that, but that option, see, in the CBC option only it will be generally there. I'll just show you one more time because I don't want to leave any doubt unattended or uncleared for you. So I don't know who the person who asked me. If you go here in this CBC screen, yeah. So when you go to this org structure right here at this level, you generally have this one. Like when we create the org structure, right? Once we switch the project. Let's say I'm into this project, right? So when I go to this project, generally, when we define all these things, right, in the org structure, right? So in the org structure, actually, we have this one for creation of controlling area also. Before org structure, there is one more option called create controlling area. Controlling area, before these two, one more option was there earlier, which SAP removed that completely. Okay, so to creation of controlling area. It was earlier been there and they have been removed. So I cannot show you because if earlier versions are there, I might try to show you those screenshots and everything to you. I'll try to show you, but still with a more clarity. But this is where it was been deleted for the next purpose. Okay, this is what I want to clear. And the next one is I'll show you the chart of account, and that one anyways I can show you that one. That is not having any implications on this or any corrections from the SAP's public cloud software. That is still there. I can show you, but I have to check with the patch version why the create options or copy options are not getting activated. Okay. So now we have seen how we can actually use the different GL accounts and all these things. And let me explain you the other organization elements in the financial accounting. Now we have seen clearly about this GL account, right? The moment when you have gone to the GL account, what we did, right? So in the GL accounts, we have seen the managing of the different GL account changes. We have seen the managing GL account master data, right? So we have different managing GL operating accounts is also there. Okay. So this is also on which when you are operating different accounts like this, see, you can see here. So this is the operating account. This is a chart of account, operating account. If you have multiple chart of accounts, then you want to manage any certain account, we can go into it because we have one single thing. So it won't change whatever I have just shown you earlier. That's a waste of time again. So I don't want to spend time on that. So these are the different tiles in which we have just explored that. But other than that, there are certain other organizational elements in the financial accounting also. Okay. So before that, I'm asking again a question because I got that. Okay. We have, as I said, now controlling area I have explained clearly. Someone has raised it out. So we have a company code I have explained earlier. Company code is nothing but a smallest organizational entity which have your accounting, what we call, which can be used for your financial statements or as a legal entity, it will help you. Like to get into the different GL accounts can be created on top of that and you can use of that, right? So in the similar way, we have few more additional terms also there, which I will try to explain you. We have another thing called profit center. Okay. Profit center is nothing but it's an organizational unit in the accounting which will reflect the management's internal financial statements and profits that are there in the internal structures that are there that can be brought together into this profit center. Okay, so let me explain what is this profit center, cost center. These are the two other terms which I want to be clear on that. Okay, so profit center generally does like a internal to company or internal to organization when you are getting certain finances from the outside. Okay, so it's like a more on managing your internal org unit for whatever the funds that you have received from your external parties. So dividing your organization into a profit center. So you might be asking why we need a profit center in the company. So when you divide your organization into a profit center and a cost center, any organization, financial organization, they do that. Any company do that. Okay, so when you do that in simple, profit center means in many layman terms the income that you get. Cost center means the income that you spend from your pocket. It's a very layman terms, but in functional terms of SAP, it is nothing but your division of your organization into that particular segment, which will enable the organization to analyze the areas of financial responsibilities, and it will assign all that responsibilities to that particular profit center. For example, I have to I have in my company I had certain organization policies has been renewed, so I have to increase the 5% variable of every employee, so I have to spend it from my cost center, those things. But to spend that, my profit center should have certain income on it, so I have to check it. So like that, the profit centers generally will have different purposes will be there. Like, you might ask me, what is the purpose? Purpose means which it will generally provide what profitability that I'm getting. That means what income that I'm getting from the each business unit. For example, as someone quoted, Unilever is there. Unilever have different segments are there. So from food segment, I get certain income. For apparel segment, I'll get certain income. From cosmetic segment, I'll get certain income. So all these incomes, I'll get it into one single entity. This is called profit center. Okay. So it includes all different resourcing things like pricings, product mixes, investments. All these things will be there as part of the profit center. Okay. Whereas cost center, it's the company's department again, which will supervises all the costs of the company, like resources, the expenditures, the licenses, the softwares, the internal hardware equipments, or travels, or resource engagements, or resource any functions. All these things will go from the cost center only. So in simple terms, cost center is your company's department, which will supervise all your costs of the company, and profit center is nothing but which is responsible for the analyzing of your incoming profits of the company. Okay, so this is your cross-line differences between your profit centers and cost centers. So other than that, you have one more thing called segment. So segment means when a division of company for which any certain financial statement for external reportings are getting created, that we will be calling as a segment. Like example, our bike is there. The spare parts in the bikes are called segments. Okay. In the same way, in a GL account, the external financial statements or statement reports or IFRS, all these things are called segments. Okay. So this segment we will use whenever we have the in the financial accounting, when we are dealing with different org elements in the company codes, or in the small self-contained set of accounts, all these things. There we will use these different terms. That is why I am getting you to know these individual things as well. Okay. So generally, any functional areas, when you break down to different corporate expenditure into different functions and in different lines, so you have different costing segments also there, like productions, administration, sales, marketing, research, all these things will be there. Okay. So we will be exploring all those different costs also when we are going with accounts payable and accounts receivable also. But for now, these are the different financial terms, or I can say organizational elements that we can be seen as part of our financial accounting. Okay. Now we have gone to different GL accounts and different financial org elements on that. Now I will explain you what is the basic concept of postings and documents. Okay, how we have to identify the basic concepts of the posting in documents. So further, we have to understand basic concepts of posting in documents. Okay, right. If you take any financial statement, because I'm talking about the concepts of posting in documents, I have to ensure you to understand the financial statement, right? So any financial statement, they have a financial accounting that is fulfilling the external requirements. Okay, it has legal restrictions, it has creation of balance sheets, profits and loss statements, the general ledger accounting. There are different PL statements. All these things will be there. As a financial statement, generally these are the common items which will be there. Like fixed assets will be there. Okay, you will be having your current assets. You will be having your equity capitals. You will be having your provisions. You will be having your payables, your prepaid expenses, and deferred income. These are the primary ones. These will differ generally from a company to company, but these are the primary ones, very important ones that will definitely exist in every financial statements. Okay, it's the layout what I'm telling is about. Okay, when you say this again, in this layout, there are two things are called, which are called assets and liabilities. The fixed assets, the current assets, and this prepaid expenses. These comes under a category called assets. Okay, and the other one we call equity and liabilities. These two under comes to there. So these fixed assets, current assets, prepaids comes under assets. Like assets means what? Like fixed means like your intangible, your financial assets, your tangible assets comes under all your fixed. And your current means all your inventories, your accounts receivables, your other assets, your securities, stocks, bonds, all comes under as part of your current assets. And your prepaid expenses, whatever the future that you want to keep, right? Those also comes under as your assets. Okay. And come to equity and liabilities. Equity capitals will be there. Like all of you know that capital stocks will be there. Your profit net loss of the year, your capital revenue, reserve revenues, all those things comes under as part of the equity capitals. And provisions like taxation provisions, pensions, other provisions, what you want to like you have invested. So those comes under as part of your provisions, which you go for that particular deductions. And payables, whatever you generally pay, all the liabilities, that you have to banks, to deposits, to trades, like different bills, all this comes under as part of your payables. And deferred incomes are generally everyone knows that. Okay, so these are the different assets and equity and liabilities that comes under as part of our financial statements. Okay, now as everyone know, in the simple finance we have one single thing, universal journal, AC DOCA, right? That AC DOCA is purposing for all your one single layer where GLs, account payables, account receivables, automatic inputs, recruiting, the recurring entries and engines, all these things comes under there itself only, right? Because why I'm saying is the central table AC DOCA that is updated by the entry postings of your GL accounting generally. So these postings can made directly in the general ledger, and from there it will supply the AC DOCA directly with the data. Okay, so then they can be transferred indirectly to your general ledgers via postings. So from balance sheet to the posted document, when you want to see, I will anyways do that exercise for you, navigating from the balance sheet to the financial document. But before that, I'm explaining you certain things to you. So let me give you some understanding on that. Then I will show you that one. So as I said now, the central table AC DOCA will be updated by the entry of postings you do in the general jail accounting. The moment you do like this, see, example, this is AC DOCA. This is the central table where it will do all your postings. Whether it's a this one, whether it's this one, whether it's this one, this one. So let's say I have GLs are there. I have accounts payable is there. I have accounts receivables are there. I have recurring entries are there. For all these, this is the central table. Like this, you can actually map it. Okay, so the manual, I'm saying that, I'm talking about the basic concepts of postings and documents. That is why I told you what is the finance statement, what are the different documents and different things are there. And AC DOCA for simple finance also, what you do, I just explained you. So at this level, the GLs are there. It's a manual input from the GL accounting clerk. For example, posting a capital increase or a cash transfer from the petty cash to bank, that is also a posting, right? So you have to post that one to this table only. Okay. And AP and AR, accounts payable, account receivables are there. It's a manual input from AP and AR, okay, from the accounting clerk. Like, execution of certain customer transfer postings are there, or vendor credit memos is there, debit memos are there. So all those things you have to post on this table only. Okay. In the same way, recurring entries. Recurring entries means your rent is a recurring, right? Your insurance is a recurring. Your regular phone bill is a recurring. So these are all the recurring costs or recurring entries. So these ones you have to generally make it through AC DOCA. Okay. So the documents that you entered in the system like this, okay, once you enter into AC DOCA, the table enters into it. So the documents then you enter in the system, then it will flow into the balance sheet and the PL, and from the further to the systems. So the flow goes like this. You have to understand the flow. So if you go here, simply, this is my invoice, for example. This is my invoice. So my invoice will go to where? The accounting document, right? The invoice will go to your accounting document. This is the common standard flow. Okay. And accounting document will check with the financial statement, whatever for example, you get some certain journal entries in the accounting document. So that the journal entry number should have certain document display, right? Whether that is actually proper or not. So that will go to there, that will go to your document display panel. I'll show you this one, guys, in the practical mode also. Just wait. This is the document display. Okay. So from this document display, who will give the information to document display? This will be given by your financial statement in the drill down reporting. So this will be given to here, the document display. Okay. So this document display again gets the balances, because I'm posting some accounting document. So balances has to get, properly synced, right? So for that, you have another column called accounting balances, which will display those things. We can actually make from here. Okay. So for all the SAP users, because what I'm saying is the documents that you enter, like invoices, okay, in the system, generally they flow into what? Into a balance sheet, right? So like this, like a P&L and all these things. So for traceability, always you have to understand that the individual entries you enter here in the accounting document will be carried out from the aggregated figures. So if auditors require some verification of your individual balance sheets, facts, and everything, so they will get that from through your different document levels on the financial statements like this. So for all SAP users in the financial area, so this particular thing will be helpful to be understand, to navigate directly from the balance sheet displays to the document level displays. If any certain analysis is required, so they can go from the balance sheet and get the line items, whatever they want from the document level also. Okay. So there are different ways to retrieve the financial documents that are shown here. Okay. Let me show you how you navigate from balance sheet to the financial document, because at a moment in a project you are there in a balance sheet. Now you want to understand what are the line items are there, where I have to check, what I have to check. So that I will show you as part of the balance sheet to the financial document navigation. Okay, so let me show you particular part here. Going back to our server. So guys, you're seeing this, right? There is statement called balance sheet income statement, right? In my general ledger reporting only, in the reporting pane that will be available for us. Okay, you just click on there. Select this app. We call it as app. So you have seen this one, right? We have all these things. It's getting connected. Now, for example, if you can see here, see, this is a, for example, let's the company code that is being created for specific company codes are there, and then I'm just trying to take that for you. So they're all the red star. These are the all red asterisk marks are mandatory here. If you can see, it's already been populated there. I'm not populated anything. It's already came there. Okay. So the company code, the ledger that we have, the statement version, all these things are there, right? So let's do this. We can see here this one. These are all different filters which you can adopt on this balance sheet. So just provide this information properly. So the company code is not there. I'm just giving the company code here. Let's say select these company codes. Is there any hierarchy IDs are there? You can provide those ones also. Like say there are some standard ones. Okay, so you have to give your ledgers. Okay, ledger IDs, your company code, your hierarchy ID, from which period to which period, and what is the physical year, and what is the comparison ledger that you want to make for this balance sheet comparisons. If there is any comparison periods are there, if physical years are there, you have to provide those ones also. And then currency types, plan categories, any year-end closings are there or not, you want to mention for that particular balance sheet, you can see that. And finally, GL account, this is not mandatory. Of all these things, this is not mandatory. You can just leave it as it is. Okay.
What is this hierarchy ID?
So hierarchy ID is, generally for we do GL hierarchies. If you have seen in the GL panel, we have the general ledger hierarchies are there. So this hierarchy is a way which you maintain certain GL account for certain financial statement versions. Certain companies follow that they have this one category under two categories under partner capital or under current liability, and they will maintain certain a hierarchy kind of thing. So
it's
those
a GL group you are talking about? GL group?
Yes, like a group only. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they have renamed it as a hierarchy there in this especially S4HANA public cloud. Okay, so these ones, when you simply go there, okay, if you simply go there, the system is pausing. 1 second. There is no relevant data. Okay, let me remove all these company codes. Let me add only one single company code to get relevant data. I'll take one commitment and prediction. We have to check this is a dummy data, right? So I have to check the combinations here for the data to retrieve. Just checking those combinations. So you can actually limit these ones also. If this is too much to us, you can limit these ones. Unnecessary ones you can delete, and let's see. So I'm limiting these ones now. Simply, I'm just going with the ledger company code, hierarchy ID also I'm removing from period to period. Let's have it. Yeah, let's have it simply like this. Try to get the data for this. Okay. Let me check for this one. You can simply see the combinations for this. Does not exist. Currency title not defined for ledger 00. Okay, let me check this combination once. Because for this US company, some data might exist. Let me have the filter like this. There is some data issue here with single company code also. The result set for the query is empty, it is saying. Okay, 1 second. Let me check this one.
A question. Did you try this before you
Sorry?
demonstrate to us? Did you try this already before you demonstrate to us?
Who tried already?
Yeah, I'm asking if you already tried this process and this data before you.
No, I have not tried it because this server is attached to me. See, I on the training time only I'll use this server. I will not use this earlier
Actually,
before training. Yeah.
that is the problem. Okay.
No, generally they said the system is equipped with data, so I just came into it. I have not tried it earlier. So yeah, the data is not there is what I got now in this for this one. If you have seen other purposes, data is not there, but for balance sheet, it's not cutting.
Yeah. Because reporting is very important to us. The reason why we are because part of the knowledge that we wanted to know is the creation of this reporting. Okay, the reason why we wanted to know from scratch, from creation of this balance sheet, income statement, and then cash flow. So
Yes,
we
yes, yes.
wanted
I'll
to know
show you
from
that. Yeah, I'll show you that. You can use these ones. I just want to show you that there are things for this. Let me try to show you this one. Let me check the cash flow also. I don't know whether this is the same problem with the cash flow statements also. 1 second, check me on this.
Kipu, before showing the results, have you posted any JV in the system, Kipu, already?
No, Washburn journal entry.
Yeah, because you're searching it as in balance sheet statement, right? So if any
No, there are
JV,
existing ones which are SAP given. With that, we can get some data actually. That's what I am actually trying to show. Even we post also, I'll just check it there. But these are the same company codes hierarchy. This is where the
Usually the
queries.
pre-filled information is not right. Have you edited all the pre-filled information also, like the from period to period? From period says not assigned, so you might have to select the proper from period and computation from period. All that you will have to
But these periods are also, they have limited information. If you can see, I'm not able to enter any other things also. That's the reason I have
Just
to
try 01 or 008 or 01. Try.
001. I tried it, yeah. But the problem is with this ones only. The company codes and the relevant ones are not been properly aligned. I have to check it there first of all. I've taken full periods here. Let me take 2023. Before, I'm just taking this one. Zero ledgers are okay. In the latest 24, this is 2402, right? In 2402, we don't have all these periods and all these things. We can adapt, direct things will be there. 2402, it's still, we have a lot of these fields are there, which we have to, this combination will be very tricky, you don't know which combination we have to put. Sometimes even though the better combination you create also, still it will create a lot of empty queries, on top of that, because this combinations has to match for which thing you're going to create. So that's the reason I'm just checking out which one in this is actually being created. Let me check. We can have that.
In the interest of time,
Yeah.
we have our queue system, right? So some one of us can share our screen and you just guide us, no?
Yeah, definitely. Please. That's what even.
Yeah, let me share my screen.
Now, someone please share the screen. Let's go to the balance sheet there. I'll explain there. Yeah. So what is you're in 2402 only? 2408 yours is?
08.
Oh, you're in 08. Very good. So yeah, see there, we have the assets, the fixed assets, whatever I have just told you in the final statement, right, guys? You can see all that financial statements there. The data is there, you're seeing for the assets, liabilities. Can you please, expand the drop down completely all? Yeah, on the second panel, you have seeing this, right? So the SAP best practices one, that is the financial leaf item which we have these four categories that you're seeing: the assets, the current assets, the liabilities, the profit and loss, and which are not assigned also. So from there, actually, we can check this in the search bar. If you go to the search bar there,
in the left side,
in the right side only, you should have. No, on the
search bar here. At the top of the screen.
So search what?
To search the certain account number or.
I think that will be there in filter then.
GL
account, whatever.
GL account, yeah.
That will be there in filters.
Yes, actually, any such GL account. Any one GL account.
Sorry.
And drag to that. You can see the period balances for that. If you search the GL account on that. Are you seeing some, you got period balance, right? Yeah. Can you please go and scroll down to period balance there? Just click on the period balance. So guys, once we select the period balance to display the items of the document that are responsible for all the total values of, we can see that there. Your screen is stuck.
No, I'm not doing anything. You want me to do?
Yeah, just go to the period balance and click there and expand that and click on the
so
on the period
option is here. No, there is no option.
No, on the left side, 110 expand completely expand there on the left side. Expand there. That one in 058. Yeah, you came there, right? So on the period balance, Not on the comparison period balance, even period balance. Can you please scroll the second scroll bar to left side? Yes,
Yeah.
you are seeing period balance, right? Click on the period balance.
No, it does not work that way, right? So
yeah, and right click there. There you can see display line items in general ledger. Are you seeing that one there? Yeah, display. Display is there, see?
where? Which
Fourth
one?
option.
Display
Fourth
fourth option.
No, all this is the layout related. I
So
don't
you
think we
should
can
get,
drill down
no,
to the.
we will be, that's what I'm saying. We have to display, we can display GL balances, display line items in general ledger from here. Can you drill down? Go to the drill down. So this is what, see guys, what I told you is from the balance statement, I will go to the line items is what I told. That's what I'm trying to demonstrate here. We have gone to a balance statement. So in quality, you guys are given the information that is existing there. So from here, you can actually, can you please go to the navigate to instead of, because there is also, we have that information from when you once you select these period balance, there is the top right navigate to is there on the same menu. There, can you see there the line items, display line items? Can still go down, I think so. Yeah, display line items, actual line items. Yes, this one. Yeah. So this is how, guys, we can see for the particular general ledger and general ledger. Now we can actually deal down to the line items in the general ledger also. We did it from here. So these are the general line items, once that come to display a single accounting document on the screen, we can go to the journal entry from there. Let it come, I'll explain them. Right, see here, there are many journal entries that are different line items that are there in this accounting document, this special general ledger, right? So when you click on that, can you please click on any one journal entry there? Just drag the mouse there. Any journal entry, which is on green part. Yeah, now from here, you can go to the, you can select the document number and you can select manage journal entries there. So from here, whatever the journal entries you want to manage, right? You can, have you clicked the manage journal entries? I have not seen that. You are in journal entry. We have to go to manage journal entries. Can you please navigate to that manage journal entries?
New version.
Yeah, manage journal entries. Yeah. So, yeah. So this is the manage journal entries here on the general information, the general overview of the document. You can choose back to your journal entry also whenever you want. So can you please come down? So this is the general entries information. When you want, whatever you want to manage, you can edit here. Whatever you want to reverse, you can reverse this here. Okay. All the document flow. Can you please click on the document flow there on the top right? There is a document flow is there. See guys, this is it. Can you please come down on the right side scroll bar. See guys, this is the document flow which I explained the starting of the session. So we have from 2020 to 2023 how the journal entries has been posted, like from a document mode. You have seen that. Can you please click on the operational document flow on the first part? This is the detailed GL document flow. Okay, no corresponding operation documents, no problem. So if there is any corresponding operational documents that are relevant for that flow are there, you can see that flow also, or else you can see your flow from which physical year to which physical year, what journal entries, what company codes, what posting dates, everything you can clearly see in this document flow. This document, you can also keep it as a reserve, or you can save it, or you can print it for your further balance sheet postings also, to clarify on what journal entries that we have posted on particular specific physical years also. Okay, If you want to go back to the journal entry, you can go back to the journal entries. There is a menu option there. You can show that I think so who's actually doing that. I think you know that if you can come down, you can see that there is a back to journal entry button will be there where you can actually go there. So there in the journal entries also, guys, we can see, can you please go on to the journal entry screen where we are already there in that. So in journal entry screen also, we will be having document headers and document things will be there where you can actually make some currencies also on top of that, like the journal entry posting dates, posting periods, whatever I have shown you earlier. So where you want to create or you want to change currencies also in the line items, we can actually do that. So this will be your balance sheet. In another class also this one, because for the data purpose, I want to show you the screen. I just show you this. So there are many ungrouped group line items also will be there where you want to see that, you can see that, and you can actually take currencies, you can edit the currencies, you can create, you can select new currencies further, in this screen. So this is one such screen where it will provides you the complete balance sheet information, where you can actually see the different balance statements. You can edit them. You can also go to the line items. You can edit them as well, whereas per the requirements. And also you can actually make modifications on whatever the requirement that you have posted for different fiscal years. And you can create the document flows, and you can actually make new operational documents on top of this. You can add them, and you can make a complete operational balance sheets also on top of this. Is one such thing which was there in the SAP S/4HANA public cloud, which was not there in the ECC. ECC, you know how you have struggled, to get all these things done for different T codes and putting together things, one single thing, which was not easy. But here it is very easy. From a single app, you can actually do all these things. So that is the whole idea why I want to show you this balance sheet thing. Okay. So now describing the structure of the document and identifying on these, different controls. As I have told you, the structure of the financial document, I have already clearly explained you that. Now, you have already browsed and retrieving how you can retrieve the financial documents with different general entries I have just shown to you, right? This is the way generally whenever you want any financial documents or any controlling elements that you want to take for record to report postings, you can actually take this balance sheet as your single point of entry, and you can take this data whatever you want on this. So now when we are browsing and retrieving the financial documents, the most important part is the journal entries, right? Certain, for example, some of your colleague given you certain document number. Okay, documents have document numbers, right, in this. And now you have to know from the document number, you have to understand, you have to find out by whom and when exactly this document was posted, right? So that might be your requirement when certain document numbers are there in your bins, right? So on this, so in the SAP Fiori Launchpad only, we have that one where whenever you want to know such type of things. On the Fiori Launchpad, when you go there, you will find this one, managing journal entries. Let's just touch this. We have manage journal entries is there, right? So if we go to the manage journal entries, you can see a list of displayed journals on this. First, selecting financial and try to do that. Some data is missing in this. I have to check and I have to load the data so that we can do our meaningful scenarios on this. Trying to do this. Right. Go. Select a company code. Generally, it should display all these journals without irrespective of selecting of a company codes. I'm trying here. Can you please go to manage general entries? Okay, so without company code, see guys, without company code only, this has been listed. So there are different journal entries happen. You can give just only year there. Just give year there, 23 or 24. Okay, so
Yes, these are the entries.
right. So the left entries are nothing but the general entry is nothing but your document number, guys. So if anyone asks you, you have to go through it and you have to just go for a search here and just find the document number from here. And you can enter the desired document number in the general entry field generally, and you can just get it. Can you please try to enter any one document number from there, getting that in general entry field? At top we have general entries, right? Can you please enter any one random document number there? No, in the selection screen, which we have done that. So if you click on that, see guys, so this is how when you want to have such a general entry, if you're not able to find it, so you can just go here and you can get the complete posting data. So once you go there, you can see your it's leading to a such a document. You can select there whatever. On the reverse posting, can you please, there is one arrow on the line, right? Can you please click on that line there? End of the record line. Yeah, click there, that arrow. See, once you click the arrow, you will get the complete posting details. You can see there is a reverse posting happened, and there are list of other posting used for the line. These are the different line items that are there in that. No, not required. Generally, not required. You can see that, guys. There is a line item. Go to the line items. So in the general information pane, you can understand who actually created this journal entry. Okay. And you can see the names of that there also. And also in the line items, you can identify person who entered the data, and then the credit and debits of that. How many credits for that particular GL account and the particular journal entry happened on that. If you want to know, these are the line items where you will not find in the first initial entry only. So you have to drill down into the information. So what we did, after going to the manage general entries, you have checked the original general entries. If you have not found the document number, some of your friends who are actually querying for that, so you can just give the document number there, search it, and come to the journal entry. If you go to the drill down page, you will be landing here. So in this, you will see all these different things that are required for your journal entry, that who created that, what is the reference, what is the posting period, and what is the debit, the header document having what different date specifications, because entry date will be sometimes different, posting date will be different. You can see those things. Can you please show that in the information? This pane is completely locked. I'm not able to see that. In the header information, if you go to the line item standard page, you have header attachments and notes will be there. Yeah, this one only. The general information, nothing but the header. Yeah.
So what do I do?
Click on general information.
Where is the general information?
There only, line items before you have general information. You just clicked already 2 times there.
We have 4 tab, right? General information, line item, note, and attachment. You see the tab there. Just below the document number, there is reverse posting, and after that, there is general information. No, go up. There are 4 tabs, right?
Oh, see here. So sometimes what happens, you have to understand, this is what I'm saying. You have seen that created on, and time is also there. Sometimes you have to find out exactly the entry date of the journal and exactly the time of the journals also when it has been entered, because we are really don't know at what time this entry dates has been actually done. So you can see that the general entry date is there and create date is there. Both are different actually. It's not same. So when someone want to find out, on the journals level, to find out the exactly the entry dates for that, what is the original created date and what is the original created time. So you have to drill down this to this journal entry level, and then you have to make it out, because here someone knows the like ways to display your posted document in different systems. Okay, the accountant in any SAP or any system, they usually decides how to access different
Finance, will
FI
we see the
documents
report
in
once
each
you can
different
help
phase.
me?
So it will be good to know to different access methods, because before going to the business transaction different methods. So if this type of whatever this I just shown you, it's like a retrieving your posted financial documents in different ways, nothing but. Okay, sometimes we need to display an accounting document in the system to get certain information, like how I just got a created date from a different journal entry account number. So this is possible in different ways. Okay, that's why I'm just showing you in different apps also. Okay, so at certain times the same thing. Now where I have gone manage journal entries, the same information you can get in display line items in general ledger. You can get in manage you can get in the manage of general ledgers also. You can get the same information, but this particular entry or app which I have just gone through, if you want to know the complete history of the journal entry, you have to come and drill down to this level, and you have to get the data from journal entry like this. So you can see here the journal entry date is different, the created on date is different. Okay, so then when you're doing postings, sometimes there will be difference in the postings also, and there will be different of posting informations from here to there when you're doing the posting dates. So if those are not getting matched, your postings will not go successful. For that, you have to understand when your journal entry date was really posted, at what time, and what is the real posting date you want to understand. And based on that, you want to take decisions. You have to come to this level for the journal entries, and you have to take decisions accordingly on that. So this is nothing but how you can browse your financial documents and retrieving their original document numbers and histories in this manner. Okay. If you want to reverse a journal entry and how to do that, all these things I'll explain in the other class, how you can create a journal entries, all these things. Is basically outlining. So the name itself, it's called outlining your record to report process, which means that how you generally go in an outline mode to understand the different postings, documents, journal entries, where you check, what you check, how you do, no, all these things will be there in the outlining of your record to report process. So that's what I am also giving that outlines to you in this today's class for that. Okay. The key elements that are required for posting the general ledger documents, we will discuss on that, identifying the key elements further, and we will be seeing how you utilize the different account assignment objects, how you perform a manual posting. So you guys are now asking me how you do manual postings, right? So we can do exercises on manual posting of general ledger documents and utilizing them for further uploading functionalities. How you do that, we will see that one. And that balance statement, someone asked me, right? So I will also show you. I'll try to load the data and I'll show you how you create the balance statement for that. So we will discuss on the key things like, how to change a posted document, how you reverse a journal entry, how you define, how you hold and verify different journal entries, how you do manual clearings. Okay. And also we will be discussing on the reporting part, how you perform multi-dimensional account analysis, and concept of segment accounting, which I told you earlier, concept of cost and sales reporting. So these things we will discuss in the some of the general ledger accounting, like year to end entity closure steps for that. And using posting period variants, we will control the different opening and closing of the posting periods also. And reevaluating your foreign currencies, running your currency forwards,